of the South China Sea can stop China's seaborne trade there. To the east, China can be blocked by Japan, which has a potent navy and air force, considered among the best and most modern and powerful in the world. In fact, it is my opinion that if there's going to be a shooting war between China and Japan, China is going to end up severely degraded. And even the Philippines, with a modest investment in military upgrading, can interdict the Palawan Passage with a swarm of small guided missile boats and an array of medium-range land-based mobile missiles hidden in the passages of Palawan, Mindoro, and Luzon. And in fact, I've been talking about this for years already, and I'm so happy that last August 13, the Strategies, a study group in Australia, came out with another study which is very similar and parallel to what I have been talking about for so many years now. And they entitled it China's Maritime Dilemmas. And in speaking of China's maritime dilemmas, they're talking exactly of the various choke points also. The Taiwan dilemma. China cannot conceivably get out of the South China Sea and move east because of the Taiwan dilemma, because that is well guarded by Taiwan. They have to neutralize Taiwan, but that is going to be a very difficult proposition, especially considering that Taiwan is also protected by the United States Navy. They're talking of the strategic choke point dilemma of China, and they're talking of the pockets of A2AD by Southeast Asian countries, because just like what China is doing with respect to the US Navy, they're using this A2AD strategy. The smaller countries with respect to China can also do the same thing. There is the Malaka Strait dilemma, and I cannot see how China can overcome the Malaka Strait dilemma with Singapore there, with the US Navy there, and of course with the Indian Navy there. In fact, I think you've read that China asked permission from India in order to pass through that area when they said that they wanted to search to go through that part of the Indian Ocean in search of the Malaysian airline plane, MH370. But India did not give them permission, and China could not do anything. The Chinese government has pointed to the country's Malacca dilemma, the PLAN's inability to protect China's energy transport in this strategic choke point. They have to pass through that. In fact, right now, they're trying to negotiate with Thailand in order to open a Krau Canal through Thailand, so they don't have to cross to the Malacca. They tried to negotiate with Burma so they can take a land route going into the Indian Ocean, but I doubt very much whether this would come into fruition because of other geopolitical impediments. The PLA Navy, it's true, it's getting bigger. They have you can see the various fleets there. There is the North Sea Fleet, and then there's the East and South Sea Fleets, but they're bottled up. They cannot sort it out without facing danger. So my question is this: the PLA Navy getting bigger, but can it break out? It is almost like similar to the German fleet in the Baltic fleet, similar to the Russian fleet that cannot come out of the Baltic fleet and cannot sort it out. China, as far as diplomacy is concerned, has also triggered a coalition against itself because of their very assertive and aggressive positioning. What is happening now, and this is the talk among geopolitical experts, that there is now a coalition of sorts. And if you look at the recent ranking of the world's armed forces, practically all of them are not friends of China. There's the US, France, Russia is, it's hard to read the positioning of Russia right now. Some people are saying that Russia is a friend of China, But how come Russia is